Hi, my name is Harry Feeney, and today I want to talk to you about attracting abundance into your life. It's all about this thing called you, a creation of God from the divine source, the divine energy, whatever you want to call it, but you are created in its image and likeness with all of its inherent qualities of the divine source. I want to talk to you about how to tap into that source, into an infinite abundance of health, wealth, perfect relationships, and self-actualization. Being a student of personal development isn't always an easy path, but I can promise you it's always exciting and it's always interesting. The biggest feat is to get rid of ego and into consciousness. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is the ultimate relationship as much during the day as you can with the divine source. Let me give you an example of how this worked for me. You may not think to look at me that I go to a health club, but I do about 3 times a week. I don't enjoy it, I don't like it, I know it's necessary, but after whatever work I do, whether it's lifting weights or getting on the treadmill, I always reward myself with a cup of coffee. And one of the things that I love to put in my coffee are those pink packets to sweeten my coffee. But I noticed that for the last 4 to 6 weeks that they don't have the pink packets on the counter. They've got the blue ones, they've got the yellow ones, they've got the natural sugar, they have honey, but no pink packets. And everybody says, oh, switch because they're the worst for you, they taste the worst. I like the pink packets, that's what I want. So me, with all my infinite wisdom, I'm going to go right up to the shopkeeper and I'm going to go to him with attitude of saying, why do I have to change my preference points to what you provide me when I'm the one paying the $1.50? As I'm on my way, in all my huffiness, I get this enlightenment, this flash that comes right across me. And it says, if that's what you really want, take out the ego. It's like, where did that come from? I don't have any idea. But instead I went up to the shopkeeper and I said, how come you don't have the pink packets? And he gave me this deer in the headlights look like, what are you talking about? He says, hang on here for a second, just 1 sec. And he goes into the back and he comes back out with an enormous box of the pink packets on his shoulder. And he said, I just got these in yesterday. He says, but I'm surprised to think that I need them already because I have, or at least I thought I had, a whole bunch of them over at the counter. He says, let's take a walk over this. So we go over, and he says, you know, you're right. There's none on the top. He said, but when you don't see them on top, open the cabinet up, and there, lo and behold, was another enormous box of the pink packets. And he said, and if you don't see them there ever, do what you did today. Come and ask me, because I'll try to make sure I get you whatever it is that you want. So here's the lesson. If we change our consciousness, even for an instant, get rid of the ego, recognize the Creator or God or infinite abundance or infinite wisdom or infinite intelligence, whatever it is that you call that divine source, for what that is, as the ability to give us what we are trying to attract into our lives. And we put it all into the present as if it's been self-actualized. We get rid of all of our self-limiting beliefs. We have access to all of the abundance of health, wealth, the perfect relationships, and self-actualization that we want in our lives. Change these instant moments to a way of life and watch what happens. Change your mind and your life will follow. This is the path of self-development. This is Harry Feeney. I wish you infinite abundance, the fulfillment of your own pink packets. Make it a great day.